want to be a brain surgeon, you should do your training. Okay, let's get started then. Is this the brain? Okay, great. So we're going to cut the brain and do some surgery. I didn't do the training for this. Is that a problem? I know I should have done the training. I should have, but it seemed really boring and I didn't want to do it. So I didn't do the training, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Scalpel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Smashing English. Before we start this video, be sure to subscribe because we make new videos all the time and I don't want you to miss any. And with that said, let's get on with the video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Laura and I work as an English teacher. And recently in my lessons, I keep seeing the same mistake. And this mistake is knowing the difference between should and have to. Now, poor have to over here, he's not being used as much as he needs to be. A lot of my students are using should too often. They are using should a lot and it's not always correct. So let me talk you through when we use should and when we use have to. Okay, so let's talk about should. When do we use should? What does it mean? So should is an extremely common modal verb and we use it a lot. And we use should to talk about something that is the correct thing to do, the proper thing to do, the expected thing to do, or the right thing to do. And we also use it to talk about what someone ought to do, what is suggested. It's like giving advice. You want to make sure that this person is going to do the right thing. So when you think of should, I want you to think about your grandmother or your grandfather telling you what you should do. It's their suggestion, it's their advice of what is the right thing for you to do. However, with should, it always feels like there's an option. It feels like you have the choice of saying no. So you could say to someone, you should do your homework. That's my advice, that's my suggestion. But you could say, no, I'm not going to. So there's always that choice, even though you might know it's the best thing to do, it's the right thing to do, you can always say no. And a lot of the time when native speakers use should, we are kind of implying that we're not going to do something. So if I said to you, oh, I should clean the house today, but I'm not gonna. So if you think back to the example at the beginning of this video, if you want to be a brain surgeon, you should do your training. I hope anyway, I hope if you want to be a brain surgeon, I hope that the training is not optional. I hope you don't go to the university and say, I want to be a brain surgeon, and they say to you, do you want to do the training? Yes, no? Okay, go ahead. It's not a choice. You don't have the option of saying no. It's not like, yeah, it would be good if you did this. You should do this, but do what you want. No, no, no. In this case, we need to use have to, okay? Have to is so important because there are so many things in life where there's no choice. You have to do it, okay? So in this sentence, if you want to be a brain surgeon, you have to do the training. You just have to. It's not legal for you to operate on someone's brain if you don't know what you're doing. You have to do it. So if there's no choice, if there's no option of saying no, you have to use have to. I just did it then. You have to do it. You can't not do it, otherwise you'll be wrong. I was teaching somebody the other day and they said, I have a new job in England, in London. It's an English-speaking company. Everyone speaks English. So if I get this job, I should speak English. But there's not really a choice because if you are in a completely English-speaking company and you walk in and you speak Swedish, you can't have the job. You can't do the job because no one will understand you. So there's not really a choice. So if I get this job, I have to speak English. I have to. When you listen to a native speaker, you will hear have to so much more than should, because even in situations where actually you do have a bit of a choice, We like to emphasize how important it is that you do something by saying have to instead of should. So if you are a mother talking to your child and you say, you have to brush your teeth in the morning, you have to, they don't have to. You know, technically there is a choice. That child can not brush his teeth. He can do that. But we want to make sure that child knows how important it is, so we say have to. So we really are only using should when it's advice, when it's suggested, but we know that there's a very good possibility that it won't happen, okay? So we are going to have a little quiz, all right? So my beautiful partner, Bez, who is also an English teacher, is going to give you a quiz on should or have to. I'll see you after the quiz.
Good evening. Welcome to the quiz. You should have been studying. Have you?
Now, a quick disclaimer. In this quiz, the answer can be both, but I am looking for the answer that is most suitable for this situation. Both kind of make sense, but only one will make the most sense. Question number 1. You pay for your food at the restaurant. Have a think. You should. You have to. What's the answer? The correct answer is you have to. You have to pay for your food at the restaurant. Unless you're a thief. You're not a thief, are you? Question number 2. She meet Tim. I think they'd make a lovely couple. What do you think? She should or she has to? Well, the right answer is she should. And the reason for that is because that is my advice. I think it would be better for them if they met. It would be very, very nice. So they should. They don't have to. Nothing bad will happen if they don't, but they should. It would be very, very nice. Question number 3. I give an important presentation in 10 minutes. I should give the presentation or I have to. Now, this one, like others in this quiz, work grammatically if we use both. I should give a presentation in 10 minutes. I have to give a presentation in 10 minutes. But common sense tells us that in this situation, we have to give the presentation. Unless you're the kind of person who thinks, I'm just gonna run out of this place and I'm gonna move to Antarctica. By saying I should give a presentation, it sounds as though you are not going to do it. Like, you know your responsibility, you know that it should happen, but you're not going to do it. Question number 4. You pay to park here. You should pay, you have to pay. The correct answer is you have to pay to park here. You should sounds like the parking people are just happy for any donation. You should. It would be nice if you do. You have to. They're the rules. If you don't pay, you're going to get a fine. So there's not really much of a choice, unless you like getting fines and you're okay with that. Question number 5. You wear a hat when it's sunny. The answer is you should wear a hat when it's sunny. There is no hat police walking around on a sunny day checking everybody is wearing a hat. But we recommend that you do wear a hat, especially me. Woo. Question number 6. They moved to London. I think they'd be happy there. The answer is should. They should move to London. It would be nice if they moved to London. That's my advice. I think it would be nice for them if they moved to London. Therefore, they should move there. They don't have to. I'm not going to kill them or anything. And the final question, you wear clothes in this restaurant, sir. You should wear clothes or you have to wear clothes. The answer is you have to wear clothes. Put it this way, have you ever been to a restaurant where you don't have to wear clothes? People are just sat around naked. Oh, you have? Can you let me know in the comments below?
And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you would like to follow us on Instagram for more English learning tips, you can do so there. And if you want an online English lesson with me or Bez, the link for that is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ta!